Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, October 26th, 2024, and this morning we're at the Ivan Lake Recreational Area inside Bodcau Wildlife Management Area. And we're about to start day one hiking southbound on the new Bayou State Trail. So today we're going to be hiking about 12.5 miles, and we're going to go ahead and get started here in a minute. I'm going to walk back over to what is essentially the northern terminus of the Bayou State Trail, and I'll explain to you a little bit more about what day one's going to look like. As I make my way to the terminus, you can see they have some people camping out. So depending upon how things are going to go for you, if you're hiking this trail southbound or you're finishing it up northbound, there are some options, and the trailhead or the terminus is straight ahead. So I'm at the terminus now, and you can see some of the information here. They just started hunting season out here, so you want to make arrangements in advance to prepare to come out. You can see that you can check in, which I just did on the app a little while ago. There's some other regulations, so I would contact Bodcau Wildlife Management Area in advance before you get started. In the meantime, I'm now going to officially tap. We'll call this the northern terminus. At some point, I'm sure we're going to have an actual monument for the Bayou State Trail. But we're going to go about a half a mile down here on Ivan Lake Road before we turn briefly onto Louisiana Highway 160.
Health, just like going out and walking every day. Not.
We've come up to Louisiana Highway 160. It was about a half a mile from the Ivan Lake Rec area, and that way is the road to Cotton Valley. In the meantime, we just have a short distance down, and you'll be able to see where the green sign is right there. We're going to turn left right there. All right, we're already off of Louisiana Highway 160, very short distance. We're now turning onto Young Road, and we're going to be going in this direction for several miles. Couple of miles into today's hike, you can see that this is a trail. We would like to have it go this way, but it doesn't stay this way. When you get further back, it ends up getting very rough, very overgrown. So our primary route for now is going to remain along Young Road for the next couple of miles. Just a little under 6 miles into today's hike, we're at the intersection of Young Road and Whittington. We came from down here, and now we're going to go on this direction for a couple of miles. We're about 7 miles into today's hike. You can see that the road splits. We're gonna be going to the right. And in the meantime, found a nice little log right here. We're gonna stop and take a quick lunch break. Well, it's nice to be on some gravel right now. We've been on asphalt since we started this morning. So we are going to hopefully be able to maybe get off on that ATV trail sometime in the near future, just as a matter of getting it cleared out. That is what has extended the road walking, but this second half of today's hike ought to be really good. We're going to be on this for a little bit before we make our way over to the Bodcau Dam, and then we camping out around the other side of that over to Tom Merrill campground. So I'm just keep on showing you some views. About 10 miles into today's hike, you can see we're at the end of Whittington Road. This is Bodcau Dam Road, and we're going to follow this for a few miles, cross the dam, and then make our way to the campground. All right, well, we've now made it to the Tom Merrill recreational area where we're camping out for tonight. So we're gonna go set up camp and go get out of the vehicle we had parked at Ivan Lake. And after we come back, I'll give you my thoughts on day one of the Bayou State Trail. All right, we're back at our campsite now. And you can see off in the distance, they have some day usage. There's a pavilion and a playground, and this campground area goes all the way around here, and there's another one I think that loops on the other side of here. So really nice place to call it for the evening. I'm about to go ahead and get my tent set up, but I wanted to give my thoughts for today. It was a nice day. Ivan Lake is a great place to have the northern terminus. I didn't realize they had camping out there as well. So, you know, if you're going to be starting the trail and you want to come in the afternoon, evening, and then get set up and then be able to start your through hike from there, you can do it. I think that there's a couple of spots we're going to try to work on that could possibly get off the roads a little bit. I mentioned it about the halfway point when we were on Whittington Road. But the thing about Bodcau, it's very dry right now, but this generally is a very wet place to come out because it's a big swamp, as you saw the dam earlier. So we're limited on what we can do, but there are a couple of things we might be able to do. I want to give a quick shout out to Jeff with the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, who works for Bodcau Wildlife Management Area and gave us all the information that we needed to be able to camp out and be able to hike today. You do need to, I mean this seriously, you do need to check in first to make sure that you are able to come and hike through here for the first day plus along the trail, and of course if you're going to camp out for the evening. But this section, and I didn't mention it earlier, but I'll go ahead and mention it now. This first section of the trail, which lasts about 5 days, is going to be like this. You're going to have these high points, and then you're going to have some road walking, and then you're going to get to another high point and more road walking. But again, as I talked about when I started this trail, this is the initial route, so there's going to be more of road walking involved. But as you saw today, there was a lot of gravel road that we were on, so that section was very pleasant. But all in all, I really enjoyed day one, and I will see you tomorrow for day two on the Bayou State Trail.